The last day of any trip always sucks, but this one absolutely did not, and here's why. I got my stuff packed up in the morning, left my bags at the hotel, and headed into Singapore one last time to do a food tour with Let's Go Tours, which I have been looking forward to so much because you cannot change my mind when I say the absolute best way to experience any country is always 100% through their food. Along the way, we tried so many different things, including Singapore coffee, kaya toast, Hainanese chicken, which is an absolute iconic Singapore food, egg tarts, pandan cake, oyster cakes, fresh spring rolls, which were my personal favourite, butterfly fritters, which I will note also didn't contain any butterflies, and so many other yummy things. Singapore honestly has it all, and that's really reflected in its food. In between all of the eating, we also did a lot of walking and learned a lot about the history behind the foods we were trying, Singapore, and also Chinatown, where the tour was mainly based. Exploring the hawker centres was an amazing experience too. There were so many different smells, noises, and things happening at once. I absolutely loved it. Our guide was so passionate about Singapore and food, and it was obvious that he really loved his job and being able to show us all of the best foodie spots in Singapore. And honestly, we need more people like that in the world. All in all, this was such a great tour, and I'm so glad that I was able to squeeze it into my very last day in Singapore. Once the tour was over, I headed back to the hotel for a shower and then jumped on the free shuttle to the airport, which made my life super easy. I did have a few hours up my sleeve before my flight, so I used the early check-in service so that I could be suitcase-free while I explored the airport, which by the way is so cool because it's basically like its own mini city. I also tried kaya toast with the egg this time, and I really liked it, and I'm so surprised that so many people are hesitant to try it with the egg. My flight ended up getting delayed, so for dinner I was also in the airport, and this time I decided to have some more Hainanese chicken rice because it's so delicious. My delay also meant I missed my connecting flight in Sydney, but honestly, no complaints. This has been such an amazing trip. And I was finally welcomed back to Auckland in the most Auckland way possible. I cannot wait to leave again.